World star, hip hop, checking in with my young fella Quando.
Dad.
Yeah, my nigga, man.
Oh,
What's
man.
up, young fella?
Coolin'.
How's it going, man?
Coolin'.
Cause you in California, huh?
You dig?
You see?
Yeah, you in California, huh? Hey, that's his way of saying, shit, you out here because of me.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
land.
Man, I'm glad to have you, man. You know what I'm saying? Where was like your first break?
On 6.
For a crew of people, I gotta be better. The young nigga can make the mistakes.
You see,
Oh,
see that's some slick shit. So he like saying, oh yeah, it's okay for you to say and do what you want, but
nigga supposed to, you know what I mean, handling it a whole different light.
I got to tuck my tail in and just let you get off because I'm older. That's all he's saying.
You know what I mean?
Just say, like, a young person could get on Instagram and say this and that about me. All right? I'm a young person, too. Boom.
I ain't trying to hear shit he talking about. Hold on. 'Cause right now he talking to the OG, so he supposed to be taking notes, like I want y'all to do. Check it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No matter what, even if you're talking about the birds on Arlington, they gonna find a way to say that, you know, but you just gotta be conscious.
See, and I really just figured that out, too, because it's like, but me, I ain't... Violence happen everywhere. Everybody got some violence going on in their life.
See that's Rondo saying, hey, this danger y'all talking about, I need protecting from. This is the type of shit goes on everywhere. You get what I'm saying? That's exactly what he's saying.
Whether it's with them, whether they son doing it, whether they little nephew doing it, somebody knows something about some violence, you feel me? And violence gonna happen multiple times, so...
All violence ain't the same violence, man. You know, you got people overseas with different type of violence. You know what I'm saying? Than what we got going on over here in the States. So you can't just make that statement saying it happens everywhere and this and this. No, motherfucker. When you in certain places, it's certain things, you know, either it's going to heighten or it's going to decrease. One or two. Let me see, run this one right quick.
And like you said, it's gonna pass. But you just gotta be smart and strategic. In the way you move, the people you do songs with. Now you gotta be careful even on how you move. It ain't even about being.
He letting them know. You gotta, let me run it back. I'm gonna let you hear from the horse's mouth. Pete, what he's saying.
And I've been in this industry for 30 years almost. 30 plus years. You want 30 years. And like you said, it's gonna pass. But you just gotta be smart and strategic in the way you move, the people you do songs with. Now you gotta be careful even on how you move. It ain't even about being no buster or none of that. You just gotta be smart because of where you are. Because even the white folks won't want to touch you if they feel there's gonna be some threat behind it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And look, that like my biggest thing in this right now, like...
Here you go.
Fans, just fans, period. The people...
Can't be worried about the fans,
people looking
dog.
up to the entertainment world, to the hip-hop world, to my situation, or whatever.
You can't be worried about how somebody else on the outside looking in your situation. They'll jag you off. You know what I'm saying? How controlling the way you think. You know what I'm saying? The way you moving. You know, they way down there. They don't know what you're going through up there. So you can't be, you know, influenced by what fans talking about. But go ahead, let them run it.
They looking at it like, man, he's scary. He ain't doing shows. But I feel like the people that I got a problem with, they happy as like that. But at the same time, they looking at it how you looking at it, how we looking at it. They stopping money. They trying to stop my money.
Hey, Pac said something before. He said, don't go to war until you got your money right. You know what I'm saying? One thing I know, you can't do both. You can't be on the block thinking it's all sunshine, getting this money, then the next minute you at war with somebody. Then they coming through there shooting up stuff. That's gonna mess up your money. You got to think like that. No matter if you local or worldwide or entertainer or anything, you got to think like that. Do you want these situations that's gonna possibly mess up your money?
You feel me? Fans thinking I'm high, and when they don't know, like I'm dying to do shows and stuff. You think that the rap game is like the dope game, man.
Yeah,
If you
baby,
sell
listen.
bricks and you gotta go pull up on
That's
cuz and
22
sell
year
him a
old,
brick,
man.
you feel me? It's a chance he
this
could try to
interview,
rob
look,
you. He could
right.
kill you trying to get that brick from you. You going to get your money though, no matter how it come. This what you signed up for. This what you into. So you going to get your money. That's a show. Why wouldn't I go to my show?
Ain't nobody signing up to die. I understand his point that he making. You living life, you really not thinking about the dangers or whatever. But listen, ain't nobody signing up to nothing saying I'm gonna die. Everybody trying to slick and maneuver this thing called life. Making it more harder on yourself, the situation more harder, ain't cool neither.
Why wouldn't I go get my money? You feel me?
I
Now,
ain't
I
gonna
feel what
get
you're
shit.
saying too, but also at the same time,
go.
you're a leader now.
Hold on. Peep OG, correct him now.
Because you got a crew you leading, and you got a crew you speaking for. So at times,
You got a crew you leading and a crew you speaking for. So he practically letting him know if you make false moves, somebody on the side of you that's next to you possibly can be harmed for something that you caused. And that's real OG talk.
you got to make sure you don't take your crew in environments that's going to be bad for them. Because you don't never want this. You don't never want to take your crew to a state and leave one of them in that state.
And that's facts.
Eve Online
never wanna do that.
on Mac immerses you in a universe with thousands.
You know what I'm saying? So all money ain't good money. So think of it like that. Every city I go to, I check in with somebody.
All money definitely ain't good money. Just because somebody, like you say, he want to go do a show somewhere, somebody book you somewhere in the Midwest or something, you just going to go? All money ain't good money. Don't be no fool. Don't let nobody send you off, Jack.
Somebody, bro. And that's what it's about. Because people think that I'm a bully and I cancel money, I get money from niggas. I ain't never asked you for not one dime.
Hey, now, now when you hear OG motherfuckers say that, like I ain't never asked you for no dime, that's letting him know he shouldn't be asking. You feel what I'm saying? He shouldn't be. I ain't even asked you for a dime, and okay, that's cool. Just know you in that black book. You know what I'm saying? You in that black book. I mean, in the situation you in, he done heard you done just this was early in the game, but late, a couple of weeks or months later after this interview, you done laid down and YB done gave you $1 million on top of what you already had. Motherfuckers watching. Motherfuckers like, damn, he ain't checked in. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Not one dime. Now, where our problem came in, and this is what he can vouch for, the same.
Now, it's a big you finna let him know about what pissed him off and what funny style shit he done seen.
Instagram, I was hitting them up on because I was putting a tour together. I was putting a 6x10 tour together. And I had Baby, Gunna, I wanted Baby, Gunna, you, and all y'all. I was hitting you up on that same Instagram. Then he turned around and hit me on the same Instagram. That's what upset at me.
Right. You heard what he say. He been hitting them up about some business. You get what I'm saying? About some business. And I'm quite sure he seen that message. And I don't even believe he even apologized apologized for that. Even in his interview, say, my bad, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. So he already know he done did something shiesty. You feel what I'm saying? And the big homie caught him. You did something shiesty. As soon as he bring it up, watch this. Let's see what he gonna say.
And I'm like, little nigga, I've been hitting you up on the same line. Now you hit me. And that's where our problem, that's where I was like, and I'm like, wait a minute, man. So that's where it was. But like I said, I'm still supposed to be a bigger nigga, though.
No.
Hey, like he said, that go his little phrase in the interview. Oh, you can do some fucked up shit to me and play these whole ass games, but I supposed to be the bigger nigga because I'm older. Come on, man, ain't no OG. Just think about it yourself at the age you at now. Do you think it's all right for a motherfucker younger than you to play on you? Or do you think, you should address that shit as that shit come? Just because you younger or older don't mean you tolerate bullshit now.
I'm glad you said something about that, because this is something that everybody need to hear. All right, like you just said, you check in with somebody everywhere you...
Now, here you go. Now, pay attention to this part of the segment. He talking about checking in. Big, you done already, step down, buck down, and say, even I check in places I go. Now, once again, peep out how Rondo think.
This is something that everybody need to hear. All right, like you just said, you check in with somebody everywhere you go.
Right.
Look, not you, but the young niggas. Young niggas got the word check in so messed up right now.
Okay, so when do you let a younger motherfucker determine how you think or how you move? Just because, these younger motherfuckers don't understand, they don't mean you ain't got to have no understanding. He should be, even at 22, who is his big homies? You know what I'm saying? So apparently, when you listen to his story where he talking about how he was how he come from a foster home and shit. So he really ain't had no big homies. So he ain't learned that part of the streets. The boys just ran around like some wild pack hyenas, do what they want to do, but that ain't how that shit roll. Nowhere I know. From Chicago to Cali, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. Shit, I mean, it just don't work like that.
Right.
Right.
Like when a nigga say check in, the nigga automatic, not you on the young people got that word just messed up right
That's
now.
what y'all crazy is.
When somebody hear check in, they automatically think like,
Hey, you think for one instant, if this nigga Rondo went to jail and was on deck, and Big U motherfucker on motherfucking deck him and got down 100, 200 other motherfuckers, and he only there by himself, or possibly only one or two other motherfuckers he know, and my man's rolled down on him and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to check in when you come in here. You know what I'm saying? If you 6-0, you got to check in, or whatever game you is. When you go in, you got to check in. You think he'll better be in that talk? So I ain't checking in. I ain't doing that. No, he'll learn the hard way. The streets ain't no different. That's why I try to tell cats. The cats thinks the streets is different just because, you're free to run around and do what the hell you want to do. But, man, in certain places, as you can see, you got to abide by the rules.
That's what y'all crazy is.
when somebody hear check in, they automatically think like
You check like you paying a nigga a check.
you feel me? Or like,
That's bad.
oh, he's saying I gotta pull up here. But that's why I'm glad you said that, because I never really had a problem with like checking. That like when,
But
like
you
one
gonna
time
set
I
'em
been
right
in my
though.
hometown when the rapper came down there, I'm like, damn, I been down here, he ain't even came and mess with me, you feel me? That's where I'm from. I just wanted
Right.
to show him certain stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me? So just for me living through that experience, I know checking and it ain't nothing wrong with
Right.
that.
Okay.
Checking in,
If you know ain't nothing wrong with it, why in the hell you ain't teaching the motherfuckers that's listening to you? You know what I'm saying? The little young motherfuckers that listening to you, you supposed to be dropping the jewels to help them out. So when they go to other places, they know how to survive. You know what I'm saying? But no, you listening to them. They sending you off.
it is the new word for a relationship.
That's what it is.
You feel me?
I mean, they do it all over the world. You can't go nowhere in the world you don't check in.
Facts.
You gonna check in if you come in American airspace.
Facts.
They gonna want to know like, what, okay, you here? You gonna check in when you go to Russia, you go to Delhi, anywhere you go.
Facts.
But like you're right, hip hop has lost it. The game has lost it
When you
because
say hip hop, he ain't say the streets. Hip hop lost it. Hip hop niggas lost it. But that, not all hip hop niggas lost it. You know what I'm saying?
you might check in with me. I'm gonna tell you what clubs to go to and what clubs not to go to.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you where the bad bitches is, and I'm gonna tell you where the weed is.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you who got the good weed, how to get the sack. You got dudes come out all the time, buy a sack, and getting robbed.
How you go some motherfucker where you ain't never been, or you ain't in the trenches out there, and you just moving around blindly? Come on, man. Even if you go visit a family member or something, first thing you gonna do is ask them. You know what I'm saying? A couple questions. Hey, where's safe at? Where it ain't safe? Where can I find this at? What? Check in, man.
I'm just gonna click random
Ain't shit
stuff
wrong
and
with
something I'm
goddamn
sure is
checking
gonna
in,
come to
just
me.
check
'Cause that's
in.
what I love about this
Don't
kid.
be no crazy motherfucker.
They ain't dealing with the right people. If I go to Chicago, if any of my artists is going different places, I tell them call this dude. Because he treated me right, he gonna treat
Right.
y'all right. That's really what it is.
Like, hopefully this interview open everybody's eyes on the check-in part. Like, that's
Yeah.
a nigga
I think
not
it will.
on nothing negative.
Because I heard the last song you dropped. And I was in awe of it because I felt you. That you did. I took it a different way. Not everybody else took it. That you had a story to tell. Your side had never been out. And what's important is, and I don't want you to speak on it. I just want you to speak on the fact that you felt like you had to get home too. And that's it.
You already told them. They
Come
didn't speak
man.
on.
At the end of the day, X out lights, camera, and fame. Everybody in here wanna go home to their child.
That's it.
I got a child, man.
Yeah, that's it.
I
I don't want you to go do too much elaborating.
You see what I'm saying? But you don't want to hear that shit. He don't want to hear that sad ass shit. Talking about, I got a child and this and this and that. Man, listen. He ain't trying to hear none of that goddamn shit. I gotta feed this one and feed that one. It doesn't matter. He don't give a damn, dog. Remember that. Not that he don't give a damn, but shit. On this level, what y'all talking about, he don't give a fuck about all that shit. It's like motherfuckers saying, hey man, I only got 10 grand. I got kids to feed. I can't afford to give you anything. Hey man, you gotta look out for your people when you can. I ain't saying you're gonna do it all the time, but damn, do it summertime. Cause I'm quite sure if he, you know what I'm saying, just come through and just show the homage, you $1 million. Drop him 5 piece off, 10 piece. That'll survive that brother for, help that brother survive for a couple, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks or months, whatever, pay some bills or something. You feel me? Yeah. Or do like you see on the table right here. That's Nip Hustle. Him and Nip Hustle did that. That's them rolling papers. That's putting them on. That's giving him an avenue, giving him a lane. And in return, you become valuable. Got to keep you around. And when my other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, see you, you know what I'm saying, you in solid with a motherfucker like this, they'll think twice because they know they people got to be in those areas. Or they got to be in those areas. I'm quite sure Big U could have, maybe have, you know what I'm saying, slowed it down a little bit where motherfuckers wouldn't just be that damn open to getting his ass, you know what I'm saying? They'll be trying to do it more on the sneak side, you feel me?
Because
Nah,
you just want to
nah.
get home. You know what I mean?
Who wouldn't want to make it home? And everybody scream protect the brand. When the brand get protected, everybody want to be mad. This would come with it.
And I got one more other thing I want to say. And
Taking the brand, huh?
that I know y'all didn't have no beef.
At all.
And that you had just was talking to him.
Come on.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's it.
If you ain't, listen, let me tell you something. If you ain't had no beef or want no smoke, people around you would have known you ain't had no beef and want no smoke. You know, they would have seen y'all squabbling and they would have known to stand down. So you already figure out what kind of conversations going on in the background with him and his homeboys to where motherfuckers see who it is and they instantly up and pipe. You feel what I'm saying? There wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, right there in front of the police. That was crazy.
fact that, you know, it wasn't no smoke.
At all.
In hearing your story, kind of tell us how you came up. Because I don't think people, this is what happens. People really think that when you an artist, that you just woke up and you were successful. They don't want to with the same dudes who going through what you going through. You know what I mean? So that right there, I can feel that. I can feel that, you know, you when you leave the house, you know these dudes going through the same shit. We finna split $5.
When all us together, they don't feel like no struggle.
You know?
Feel me? That's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's a bar, ain't it?
Hey,
That's a
entrepreneur brain.
Okay, look, I need my what is that?
Hey,
I
cut me
need
in.
the split sheet right there. when you go right to first, when all of us together, you don't feel like a struggle.
Hey, Big U might not be serious about that verse shit, but goddamn, he letting you know in all words. Let's come together on some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Let's come together on some shit where I eat and you eat. Facts.
Wait a minute.
Ain't nothing wrong
You know what I
with
mean? But that's real though. That's real though. I mean, if people talk about gangs, you know what I mean? I feel like we forever get a bad name because we allow them to give us a bad name. And that's on us. I wanted to keep that name and stay with that because I wanted people to understand that it's the decisions I make.
Decisions.
Not the name or the affiliation, it's the decisions I make. Quando Rondo
Watch this.
can be somebody who make perfect good
Perfect, good decisions.
and be a perfect example
According to who?
of what, good or bad.
Hey, you dropping game on that boy, man. Dropping major game. Hey, these are the type of conversations that happen when you go sit down with an OG. Or motherfucker with some status, you know what I'm saying? Well respected. When you sit down, he talking to you like this. And it's for you to weave through the conversation and take what you get out of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, people catch on to this, you know what I'm saying, real fast when you do have OGs around. They talk to you in code. They not just finna talk to you directly and saying some crazy shit. No, they gonna give you the game. It's on you to take it. You know what I'm saying? It's on you to take it. He is gonna tell you once, might tell you twice.
You're 22 years old. You said multiple times you make mistakes. You know what I mean?
Sure.
The thing is, you're willing to go correct them mistakes.
Right.
Like myself, I'm 54 years old. I still make mistakes. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be the nigga who go out and just say fuck it, step on whatever he talking about. And I'm glad to hear.
He letting them know, hey, you can make a mistake. Talking about when them boys, you know, when he went and did a little interview, you did an interview, or you know, he said whatever he had to say, and then Quando Rondo turned around and said what he had to say, but apparently they got together and chopped it up. That's why he sit there and say, you're willing to fix it, you know, and willing to make great decisions, and keep making great decisions. But you don't give a damn about fixing nothing with no motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, he want to keep a good face card, but he trying to teach these young motherfuckers. You're not going to step, like I say, he's not going to go out there and just step on what another motherfucker saying and say, fuck it. So he's letting you know in all words, you're not just finna look at what he's talking about and just step all on that motherfucker neither. Come on now.
What you got to say, because you can best believe after this interview, it's going to be 1 million out of 30 million that say it's some bullshit. But that's the world we live in, because they can create fake pages, do what they want to, and continue to talk about it. But get what we going to do. We're going to keep shitting on them. You ain't no dummy, man.
I ain't
You
gonna
real
lie,
sharp.
bro. That's why I make it out.
Whenever you hear older motherfuckers say, oh, you ain't no dummy, huh? You real smart and you real sharp. You a sharp little nigga, huh? You a smart little nigga. You one of them motherfuckers, huh? Come on, man. Big you having an OG talk with a motherfucker don't have no understanding what he talking about. I hope you listen to this shit, man. So next time, you know what I'm saying, any one of y'all listening out there, you listen to OG, you got to dissect everything he's saying. You might want to ask nigga, like, hey, man, just cut all the parables and shit and get straight to it.
Because they can create fake pages, do what they want to, and continue to talk about it. But get what we going to do. We're gonna keep shitting on him. You ain't no W, man.
I ain't gonna
You
lie,
sharp.
bro. That's why I make it out most of the situations I be in, because people think I'm dumb.
Yes, sir. It's what
But
you
I
ain't.
know what's
But you ain't
going
done.
on.
Yeah.
That's what you not. So now, my man come from a juvenile delinquent to sitting on the couch with Big U, from Savannah to L.A. Hey, man, what's
Watch this
next?
play. What's next?
Because when is the album dropping? Like, I know you got some singles or something you working on.
Hey, listen, Big, you ain't heard not. He said he heard the other song the other day because I'm quite sure he tuned in to see what kind of crazy shit he was saying or possible disrespect or whatnot. But he ain't giving no damn about no motherfucking about no goddamn he got something new coming out and shit. And this, I believe in this type of situation here, he trying to figure his hand out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see how much power he got, see what he got going on, see what he can do and what he can't do. Do he got the power to put somebody else on? Do we got the power to do something, you know? Because Big U, I'm quite sure he got a lot of favors that he need took care of. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for one person to do, but as a whole. You know, and it's only right. You repping my man shit. You know what I'm saying? Repping the 6-0 shit. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta contribute some way, somehow.
Yeah, I do, but man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, just with my whole little situation, just not even just my whole situation with me, my whole life, because I got a lot of stuff going on. Just with how my life is right now, man, my whole tape is the single.
The whole tape.
You feel me?
Yeah, what you gotta do? Push singles then. Just do. If I was you, I'd push a bunch of singles and drop EPs and make them go crazy. You know what I mean? What's happening? What's happening with your man though?
So he asked the question, and he ain't really getting no answer. No, so he came direct. What's happening with your man? He talking about YB.
Well,
Who else he talking about, man?
I don't really know that, bro.
Damn. I mean, because I know he out here, and they got him out here. And what they charging with?
Now, you see, when you out there also in them boys city, they know when you there. They know when you ain't there. Everybody tied in. Everybody, the cameramans, the bloggers, you know what I'm saying, the rappers, the producers, the studios. You ain't in one of these locations and motherfuckers don't know you as there. You feel what I'm saying? You see what they say? Ain't YB out here? Man, listen. Same way, that's how them feds be knowing your ass be in them different towns. Didn't they jump out on YB? You know what I'm saying? Jump out on him, found guns and shit. How they knew to stop his car of all cars? Hey, you got to check in out there, man. Checking in, you know, you don't be hearing about, how many motherfuckers you hear about getting pulled over in Cali? Just think about that. How many motherfuckers you hear about getting pulled over, getting harassed? Yeah, you get a couple motherfuckers, but for the most part, big rappers sliding through that motherfucker who checking in. You don't hear about the Meek Mills going to Houston and get pulled over, harassed, or the Meek Mills going to Cali and shit. You don't hear about this shit. You don't hear about the Drake going to these different places, car pulled over. No, pay attention. The motherfuckers that's getting harassed in these cities is motherfuckers that ain't checking in. You know, Al Capone them used to check in. Used to check in with the police, have motherfuckers on their payroll. You know what I'm saying? So when they doing what they do, they can move around how they want to move around. Motherfuckers better go watch these old mob movies and check it out.
With guns or something? You don't know?
I don't know, bro. Nobody knows.
That's crazy. I seen it on the news. You know what I mean? And
Man,
it's bad. You gotta understand, man. We all targets.
for sure.
We all targets,
Motherfucker
man.
can make
I
you a
mean,
target.
I hate to see what's going on with him, but I hope he come up out there. How does that affect your situation?
Back to the
though,
business.
at the label?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really be on no label stuff like that with the, man, like the people I met in
really
this
got an
music
answer.
job, not talking about outside people, but like in my little circle, I don't look at it like label.
But I don't think he-
that like I'm not.
I don't think he
I
catch
don't look
on
at you like.
why the
big
questions
you
coming in
the
that
world.
particular
I look
order.
at like the big, like you the big homie. I always put. You feel me?
No, because I'm asking because if he's the label and you're under him, not his situation, but as far as being able to do the business part.
The business
Is
part.
that going to affect your project coming out?
Nah, man, just gonna keep
Because you signed to
going.
him, right? You signed through him.
sure.
Right.
Yeah.
You get
So-
some
Gonna
understanding.
keep going. Man, he the type.
Hey, you trying to get some understanding. You're a big rapper, man. Once again, like I said, what if, since you don't know where you can help me out at, I'm gonna find out and ask certain questions, and I'm gonna let you know where you can help me out.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
Is he able to run it from the feds?
For
That's what I'm
sure,
trying to
but
understand.
it's more of a like, it's on you.
Yeah, to get
He
you.
the type, like, if he sign you, everything on you.
He wants you to have your team pushing.
For sure, like,
But I know, because I know buildings. Because I guess what I'm asking is for like the people in the public, because
Right.
I know how buildings function.
He just trying to figure it out.
This game,
He gonna figure it out real soon.
you're not ready for it.
If Baby go down and Slim go down, who there to make sure the artists get their singles heard, that's what I'm talking about. Not on the street part, but on the business part. So that, like you said earlier, you said really the big homie handled that. So you kind of let it go.
man, with my little situation, and I tell like no cap, I tell no cap this, like, man, once he signed, I be like, man, I ain't gonna lie, boy, everything on you, like the ball in your hand, it's on you to take
Boy,
it
B
up
ain't
the
helping
court.
no motherfucker at all,
You feel
huh?
me? So this a good situation. Like every
Well,
art,
give you the
everything
brand to
still
run
gonna
with.
get handled official. Ain't nothing
He did a
stopping
good
nothing.
job at it.
So do you have a date? You don't have a date yet. You got a tentative date?
Man, I got a date, but not. It's still like this. Not like everybody gotta be agreeing now.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm asking you. So
Yeah,
I
that's
got
what he
a
asked
date.
you.
You
He
can set
understand
your
the
own date?
business.
Yeah, I could drop tomorrow if I want
He
to.
said, "Oh, you set your own date? Oh, you do this? Oh, you do that?" Like I say, figuring out where he need help at, since you don't know where to help at. Pay attention.
But the marketing, and the money that I want behind it, everything that like this, like boom bam. I had to wait for you. We had to wait for each other to be open to do this.
do this, yeah.
So
Yeah,
we gotta
he
wait
ain't
for,
he ain't trying to
like
hear all that.
Apple,
Let's see,
Spotify. We
I
gotta
think I
wait for
skipped
my
one
date
part.
for
Let me see.
interviews. We wanna have all the footground done and then drop it. Cause I learned that really all my other projects I ever dropped, I never.
Let me see. I think I missed the part right quick.
I ain't gonna lie.
Is he able to run it from the feds?
For
That's what I'm
sure,
trying to
but it's
understand.
more of a like, it's on you.
Yeah, to get
He
you.
the type, like, if he sign you,
music, but the generation before us, they was all heroin addicts.
Wait a second. Hold on. That's the part I'm talking
Y'all
about.
users.
Y'all
You know what I mean? Like y'all glorify using. We was glorifying the hustle, the grind. But I don't use nothing. They never use nothing. Everything I did it sober. You understand what I'm saying? But
And that's the truth. In my era coming up, ain't no motherfucker using no drugs. Especially ain't shit that came out your mama medicine cabinet. You only went to her for that shit when something was wrong with you. You know what I mean? You know, he made sure he pointed that shit out though. Y'all boys are you, cause y'all zoned out. Geeking and tweaking.
you gave yourself something that you gotta depend on. And that shit hard. But and then don't let me say this to you too. Don't let nobody tell you that this shit wasn't going on in music. Because not my generation of
schooling them,
music,
though.
but the generation before us, they was all heroin addicts. So it ain't like it's new. It ain't like y'all the bad guys or the boogeymen or y'all the fuck boys, because it ain't new.
I started drinking it. I used to drink it to be cool.
I
I'm
ain't
telling
never
you the
did shit
truth.
to
I
be
used to
cool.
drink it to be cool. Like, yeah, I'm drinking lean. Just like smoking. It's just like rolling a 4-gram backwood.
Right.
You gonna get high for 0.5. You feel me? This just to be cool. I'm rolling me at 3.5. Next thing you know, this your addiction. Nah, like I can't roll up unless it's 4 grams. I don't know why. I just
I don't
can't.
know, no 4 grams can fit
Hey.
my paper.
Now, when you say something like that, that's like me saying, yeah, shit, I smoke $1,000 a week. see an OG nigga like this, he gonna be doing the calculation. He gonna be calculating that. Oh, nigga, that's $4,000. Shit, you can afford to give me, help me out with at least 2 of those. You jagging it off anyway. I'm trying to tell you, so you gotta be careful what you say. So, rolling a goddamn 4 grams versus 0.5. I guess you got it like that, but shit, you'll run through a goddamn a pound real motherfucking fast. And Big, you thinking of that also, but at the same time, that conversation led to this conversation.
Let me see, man.
4 grams can fit in them papers.
4 grams is fit in?
I can fit 4 grams in that paper right now.
It's the blue paper, though.
Okay, I can fit it here.
Yeah.
Hey. Big, you promoting like a motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? And he proud, he happy.
Put that up, man. You see that?
I can
you see
fit,
that writing in there?
Yeah, Crenshaw.
You see
I
that
can
in
fit 5 grams in this.
Shouts out to my family, Young Nip.
Shouts out to Young Nip. Young Nip came through with him on that. You feel me? Plug Unc in. Nigga plug Unc in, nigga on something.
Peace. You know, these came out before Nip died. I did these, the backpacks.
Yeah, we need some of these.
I got you. And it burned blue. That paper burned blue.
Blue smoke?
Yes,
Blue
sir.
smoke? Yes,
You
sir.
did.
Yes, sir. It burned blue smoke.
That's what we is, blue smoke.
What you gonna do? Did you just say you?
Hey, that what we is, blue smoke. He is right here, check it out.
You gonna quit lean? You say you gonna quit lean on camera?
You gonna quit leaning on this camera so you can save that goddamn money? Stop jagging it off.
You said, oh, you didn't say that.
Boy.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that.
Man, I don't drink lean for the joy, though. I drink it because I like how it make me feel.
Man, you gotta get off of that,
Addicted.
man. Yeah, man, you gotta get off
You know
of
what I'm
that.
saying?
But I mean,
You don't drink it for the drug. He like the way it feel. That's what drugs do. That's what causes addiction.
Boy.
you didn't say that. You didn't say that.
Man, I don't drink lean for the joy, though. I drink it because I like how it
I
make
like
me
how
feel.
it make me feel.
Man, you gotta get off of that.
You like, man, your ass an addict, nigga. You gotta get off that shit. Save that money.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, you gotta get off of that. But I mean, look, you look good though. You look clean. You look.
See, compliments and shit. You know, that's a form of relaxing the conversation or relaxing the person that you're talking to. Give them compliments. Oh, you smart. You clean. Oh, you do make great decisions. Blah 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 blah. You know, it's just all smoke screen, gassing. But Quando ain't catching on to it.
Strong, you know what I mean? And I'm really just basking in your intelligence. You know what I mean? You're well spoken.
Well spoken, compliments. I'm trying to tell you. You think he's saying that? You think he talking like that when he talking to somebody else about him? Oh, he real smart. He very intelligent. You know, he ain't dumb. He ain't no dummy. You think he's saying that when he talking to other OGs? No, they talking about you, man. They talking about you. You making dumbass decisions. Just go back to some of the old other interviews before you know they actually linked up. You will see how motherfucker really think and feel. Hell, he told him that in here how he think and feel when he reached out to him on that Instagram and his ass ain't responded back to later when in that heat on his ass.
And you know, you a sharp youngster, man.
You're a sharp
I
youngster.
let you see, you don't do nothing, so I let you tell me don't do lean. But if he smoke cigarettes and he tell me don't do lean, I'ma tell him you don't smoke cigarettes. Somebody that do something though, they can't really say nothing. Like you can't speak on this because you doing something.
I got high before. I mean, you know, I just had to deal with my mother that just wasn't gonna be my thing. Then I got high before. I'm gonna tell you an incident. I got high one day in the hood.
Oh what?
Oh what?
Some weed. We was all
Now
smoking
he
weed.
finna
And we was on 10th Avenue.
he finna
And I
tell us
must
some
have been
real
about
shit.
16 or 17.
Showing how you get off your
And
square.
some dudes came through and got down. And I was standing there with the tool. And And
Off your
I'm
square.
so high
You letting them know.
that I don't even know how we got out to the
Niggas
front,
be
but
on
everything
them
was
drugs,
moving.
and you niggas.
And I'm looking at the
listen,
car.
He letting them know like you niggas be on them drugs. You niggas be zoned out, off your square. Easy for a motherfucker to creep up on you. Come on, man. Got to do better.
And I'm saying, damn, I'm looking at the homie. And they shot the homie. And I'm looking, but I can't
Off
move.
your square.
And-
Now that could be a real story. That could be a fake story. You know what I'm saying? But either way it goes, coming from the big homie. So.
And then the homies, I see everybody running, and niggas is, moving around, and they're like, Charles, you had the burner. Charles, you had the burner. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I do, huh? But
That what made you start smoking
that's with
weed?
me. I ain't got high.
Hey, look, one time,
Ain't got high son. You know, ain't got high son. Let me see. Yeah, motherfucker ain't got high son. Nobody want to be off their square like that. You know, when you getting high like that, you want to be in the comforts of your own home or some shit. You know, I would believe. You know, when I'm on that sauce, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the crib. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, out there driving, drinking and driving, fuck around, kill somebody, wake up in jail or something. Don't forget, don't remember nothing.
Oh shit, man. You gotta get out of there. Now that's part of being smart too. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Relocating for a minute.
but I knew my auntie worked at the hospital, so I knew I was good.
Right. The same amount you spend on lean
There you go.
and moving
The
around,
same amount.
you can go buy 5 lots in the neighborhood. You can go buy 5 lots
them
all
know.
around the city. At least
Letting them know that money you jagging off, motherfucker.
a portion of every dime you make should go buying property. Right now.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though. You know, yeah, that's a nigga gonna do that for sure. But
You gotta start
you
doing
know
that.
what
You
I
gotta
rather
start
invest
doing that.
in?
What's that?
Art, like another rapper, cause
Hey, see, he young, his mind still set on this rap shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, he in an opportunity where he can turn around, and which he should do. You know, I 100% agree with him. Because, you know, I would do it. You know what I mean? Turn around and try to help some motherfucker that's on the side of me the best way I can. You know what I mean? But that could be your biggest investment. That could be your worst investment.
this job.
Nah, man, let me tell you about rappers. I've been investing in rappers for years. Here go the problem with rappers.
See, he letting them know. Like, you know, and now I'm peeping on this one. He might want to come at him and say, hey man, let's go ahead and grab this piece of property over here, piece of property over there, you know, like Nip did. You know, he bought the whole little shopping center. You feel what I'm saying? I'm quite sure Big U will be up on something on that. You know, because the way he talking about is buying land. You know what I'm saying? The importance of buying land.
You put a lot of money in a rapper, the nigga catch a case. You know what I mean? And you put a lot of money in rappers. Once he make it, they get upset with you on this. And this me, just giving you a heads up right now. By you still being an
Need to hear
artist,
this.
and you at the
A lot of
beginning part of your
motherfuckers need to hear
career,
this.
if you still building you and you moving an artist around, every time he don't get the success you getting, he gonna feel some kind of way. So if you don't have a team that's gonna actually help focus on that artist,
Actually giving them game, you know what I'm saying, on how to, you know, keep internal beefs and shit from happening.
to make sure that artist is moving
Catch on.
and that they comfortable, it'll backfire on you.
Oh, yeah.
I watch it happen with Ludacris. I watch it happen with a lot of artists. I watch it happen with almost all the artists who had other artists that they signed at the time of their career. You know what I mean?
Give
So
them game.
I'm just telling you as a
Look,
big
look.
homie to be conscious of that.
Quando ain't hearing that shit because he don't. You can tell he don't have nobody in his corner that's talking to him about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like NBA YoungBoy, I'm quite sure he buying up all kind of property. You know, have him out there in Utah and all these different places. You know, he you know, the label might be doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm quite sure my man's got property all over the fucking place. You know, he should be talking to the little homie about that. then he can talk to his little homies.
It's good to help your homeboys and probably help finance their career, give them that's good, and then putting them on with you. But I wouldn't want to sign him. I'd rather have him get signed to somebody else and maybe sign him, and then I'm pushing him through somebody else. So that burden ain't on you, because I seen it happen.
And you got a lot more game to give. You know what I'm saying? It's called life.
Like,
Experience.
first of all, big bro, if I want to help somebody in rapping, I'm not about to be like, a lot of people do it. There's nothing wrong with it. That's how it was with me. But if I'm looking for an artist, I'm not about to be looking in no other city. I'm looking in my city. And 9 times out of 10, like, the person who I think about helping is my little homeboy. And to tell you the truth, big bro, I'm about loyalty. Anybody that's with me will let you.
Loyalty with who, though? You can't just have loyalty just with, your people and who you know. You got to damn near, you know what I'm saying, have a universal understanding of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Because right now he's supposed to be showing some kind of loyalty to Big U. Even though he probably never knew him, never met him a day in his life, that's cool. But, you know what I'm saying, that's just like if you in a religion and you going to these, house of prayers, you contribute in some way. You understanding that preacher or whoever ain't got no other job. You know what I'm saying? You understand that's all he do. Talking the word to you. You know what I'm saying? Keeping you in tune with the Creator, with God. You know what I'm saying? Right. So what y'all do? You go in your pocket and you throw money. You pay your tithes. You gotta pay your tithes. Maybe they should change the word to that. Say, pay your tithes.
You know, like, if I don't stand on nothing, I stand on that for sure, bit, bro. Like,
right.
Loyalty, like, nothing else matter but that. Because loyalty, when, you feel me? I just stand on loyalty. But look, though, my little partner, I really
Get him a team.
Get him a team.
What I'm trying to tell you is get him a team.
See, he know damn well that most rappers ain't trying to get no team. They just want to fuck their little homies over, or, you know what I'm saying, lead the motherfucker on and don't have nothing, you know what I'm saying, nothing in right, nothing, just, you gonna be rapping, just a lot of broken promises and shit, and that would cause a motherfucker to get angry or be mad at your ass. Get him a team, like he said. You get him a team, you ain't got to worry about it. You check in, motherfucker, you update what's going on. But other than that, you ain't, you ain't checking in with my man's every day, trying to see what's going on. You might slide through the, studio, hear what the fuck he got going on, or see what he at. Maybe their movement might be in a different location than your movement. And it'll open up some doors for you. So right on the other side of you not being selfish, other doors and opportunities will open up.
If you're going to do that, if you're going to sign anybody you with, make sure he has a team. Make sure he has his own management team. Make sure you got the people that's moving with him, a stylist,
motherfucker ain't trying to do that.
A publicist. You don't want, and then they gonna use you to help brand him. You can brand that person.
That's more money than I'm trying to do.
Move around, but make sure it's a team.
Rondo trying to get on a song, give a nigga a feature, and hoping to just blow up from that. Put him on mixtapes and shit. Motherfucker ain't trying to do all that shit. Big you talking big business here. You feel what I'm saying? You come half with him or join in, he gonna make you do it right. Ain't no half stepping.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be focused on that person. You know what I mean? Getting him where he's going, not yours. Because your team got to move you, and you don't want to have them. I've been right. They respect that.
Yeah.
That she cooking like that. Okay. Where you taking me to go eat? I mean,
I like it. Whatever it is, I'm sure it has an interesting story.
That was a segment where you asking them about what's going on in the neighborhood.
Maybe we taking me to go get some clothes from.
Let me bring that back a little
What's
bit.
the popping clothing spot?
Bring that back a little bit. Cause he say some shit in there that I probably wouldn't.
Put value. You put diamonds that cost more than the watch into the watch, but
Big U on them again about spending unnecessary money. Watch
that. Your watches, your rings, that's 3 pieces of property right there. That watch. You put it in the safe, another nigga walk in there, get the safe, take the whole safe, and it's gone. Get what he ain't gonna do. Once that deed is recorded, Even if they take the deed, that land gonna still be in your name until you sell it. So they can have your deed, but they can't pick your land up and take it.
Game.
Think about that. That's your major investment. And guess what? It continues to grow. The land is the only thing that's gonna continue to gain in value. It's gonna continue to gain.
That's the basic
Once you pay for that
conversation
watch,
we be having,
you put
man.
them
That's
diamonds
it.
on it, that watch went down. You put diamonds that cost more than the
unnecessary
watch
money
into the watch, but
in
the
a
watch
damn
itself
watch.
loses value. Once you take the Bentley off the lot, it loses value. The land, the only thing will continue to gain in value. I got these questions I got to ask you, right?
Yeah, it is right here.
So, my show is called Checking In.
Check
So
in.
now, if somebody comes to your town,
Watch this.
right, and then they checking in with you, where you gonna take them to eat?
Grandma house.
Grandma.
Grandma house?
Come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
Hey, did you not just see what happened to Honeycomb Brazy? Them dudes killed both his grandparents. Man, you know, I ain't saying motherfuckers be on shit like that, which would be you know, don't never fuck with the older people in the community. You know what I'm saying? That's a no. But you just definitely don't know what type of cats you fucking with. You feel what I'm saying? You know, motherfucker might want to go tie her up or do any kind of motherfucker fucked up thing to get you to come out. You know what I'm saying? Come out of hiding. You just don't never know. Like I say, look at Honeycomb Brazy. Them boys killed both his grandparents. I definitely when spoke on that. You know, he go off into some other shit too, saying what clubs and shit go to and this and that, what malls and you know. Some of that shit, he probably spending them, but that grandma shit still cooking in the neighborhood shit, I definitely wouldn't have said that. That was stupid as hell.
For sure. But, man, it's 2021, and I know you notice this everywhere, especially in Savannah, everywhere. People trying to sell their clothes. So it's a lot of people wanting their own stuff.
I know that's cool. Everybody selling their clothes. Hey, that's one of the old blueprints from the early 90s. Clothing lines and shit. You seen a lot of rappers already dug off into that aspect of it. Is the only one doing it real big like that right now is Kanye. You know what I'm saying? But all that having your own brand shit and this and that, that's an old blueprint. This is 2022. Got to update your handbook, partner.
Smart,
What
yeah.
I need to get into.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, where the baddest women hanging at?
Women everywhere.
In Savannah, though, man. I'm in your town. I'm checking in with you.
Hey, them set up bras, they out there. Where they at? Where you tuning in at?
coming to your town to check in.
I
Where
ain't
you
gonna
taking
lie,
them?
this something people don't know. Savannah got some bad females. Like, look, 2 rappers, like Lil Baby and Future. Both of they girls from.
Oh, so you one of them smart niggas, huh? So you want to throw that business out there. Both of they old ladies is from Savannah. So if a nigga want to get on their trail, they can easily go find out who them chicks is. Or if a motherfucker want to get on his trail out there in Savannah, just, Lil Baby old lady might know where his location's at. You know what I'm saying? The Baby connected. YB just had some fucked up words to say on a song and shit. So, like I say, just saying shit that shouldn't be said. Let's bring it to the last part. I wanna point something out.
Elfed up jive, not no violent elfed up jive, but one of the situations I be with him. So one time I'm with him, we walking through the mall, so right? So he always trying to tell me to chill, love, bro, you gotta chill, you feel me? So we walking through the mall, some girls talking trash. This one I ain't have no mind, you feel me?
No mind,
so I
out
told
my
the
body.
girl, I'm like,
I'm
BITC.
about to ask you about that.
Talking about his health.
I'm like, who you talking to? She like, you. So I was walking up on her because I used to be kind of retarded. He like, look, bro,
Nigga, you
chick.
still
But boy, you can say,
retarded.
tell her the female pepper sprayed us to the ground. Listen, we hot in the, listen.
Motherfucker doing crazy shit. Hold on. Trying to get to this part. Here we go right here. Let's see.
We got at Kroger's. Everybody like, Quando Rondo. We busted through there running. We ran to the aisle, got the milk, poured it all in our eyes, all over ourselves. So boom, man, after that, we get to the house, the pepper spray still burned.
Appreciate it. Thank you for coming, nephew. We're going to keep building. In a 2-on-1. And look here.
Shook up with him. So, you know, a lot of time when he shake up with you, it's like, you know, signing that agreement, signing that deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we didn't just lay here and talk now. Let's shake up on it. And you can see when as they was going to shake up, he was surprised as hell. Big U wanted to shake up with him. You know, that's an honored moment. That's a major moment. You getting to shake up with one of your OG leaders. A lot of motherfuckers don't get to get that handshake. Like I tell you, I'm quite sure when Big U did it with you on TV, national television. Watch how he looks surprised as hell when Big U do that.
Boom, man, after that, we get to the house, the pepper spray still burned. This nigga's sister walked out with a water hose spraying us.
Sprayed out with the water hose.
I swear to God.
Just like our Fridays, some crazy job, boy.
Appreciate it. Thank you for coming, nephew.
What's up?
We're going to keep building. In a 2-on-1.
Yeah, we're going to keep
Look
building.
here. You can't get no better than this. We checking in.
Checking in.
We got Quando Rondo.
Quando Rondo, man. Check in. You know, so from that little interview, you can definitely take a lot of shit that I was said and you know apply that to your life some way. You know, don't be out here all reckless. You heard from the horse's mouth.